Hello there, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at. I'm going to share my experience in choosing for me, the correct burner, the burner I like the best. I'm going to share a little bit of the differences on what the different types of burners did for me, what they yield, how was the roast, how fast, how slow, how much propane did they burn in the process of, roasting a batch of coffee. So, today's going to be about burners. There's not a whole lot for the home roaster. There's a lot of philosophical, theoretical, academical choices on this is what you need to do. So this is just about really what worked for me. I started out with a 15,000 BTU stainless steel burner. I bought that, and I'm going to close all the links. The machine that I'm roasting with is a Kaldi Fortis. It's quite hefty. It's built very, very stout. And I didn't like the way that it was just moving on this. I love the burner, didn't like the stainless steel here, so got rid of this, and instead I bought this. I thought, hey, pretty cool, I'll try it. Very inexpensive. 50,000 BTU burner now instead of 15. And it roasted okay, but it burned a lot of propane in the process. And I felt like there was not the same as the 15,000 BTU burner I had on the other one. So I thought, well, I'm going to try infrared. So I bought this burner. I don't know the BTU rating on it, but it was the smallest one I could find. And while the roast was really very, very uniform, done very well, one thing I didn't care for in this aspect with the infrared is it just heated up everything. The poor side of the machine was almost 350 degree up here. This thing on the side was 400 degrees. That was one thing I learned really quick about infrared, is whatever is in the pathway of this is going to get heated up. Whereas in a flame, you can be next to it and it's not going to be as hot. So I took this back out. Even though I liked the way it roasted, it just took a long time as well. If you had to add some heat to it, deduct some heat, it just took a long time to add the heat into it. Method of heat transparency, I suppose. So I put a couple of wings on it, as you can see, to just see if I could contain it. Didn't work very well. So infrared was out. And then I went back to my original one, which obviously the burner is not in here, because I really, really liked that. I really, really liked that, how it worked. So I thought, well, there got to be a way I can take the innards of this and rig it up so that burner will fit in the custom one that I built up here. So that leads me to the next one here. This is a burner that I welded up myself. I suck at welding, but I'm lethal with a grinder. And so I welded this up from angle iron, just metal I had, and tried the different types of burners that I was going to try, and managed to get this thing fitted. It's actually really cool. We'll get to some pictures here in the meantime, or in the past time, but this is what I've learned, and I'll share that. We'll get some inserts here in a little bit, pictures. This is a 600 gram roaster from South Korea called the Kaldi Fortis, and I roast anywhere from 250 to 500 degree is what I roast. Most of the times I will only roast 250 degrees, but sometimes I do roast more. So there's not a lot of heat that needs to go into that roast, and I always felt that if you take a 50,000 BTU burner and turn it way down, there's waste. This thing is meant to cook a lot of heat, turkey fryer and such, and I just didn't feel, beside that it was burning through a lot of propane, it was just not it's not built for that. So I really felt like for this machine, something in the 15,000 BTU, 12 to 15, was really what was prime for this particular machine. Heats up fast. This particular burner, there's a picture of it here in a second. You'll see has more of a swirl to it when it comes out. It's like stainless top on a cast iron base. Kind of weird, but you'll see it in the pictures. And so just like if you're trying to empty a soda or a can or something, when you turn it and swirl it, you get more force. And the same thing here, it helps in the convection, same airflow, same everything. When I would roast with this, the same heat and the same air settings, even though this is a 50,000 BTU, using the same base 8 inches of water column propane pressure, the roast times when I switched to the smaller burner here went down by a minute and 20 seconds, as you will see in the graphs in a little bit. So they're just more made for they're made for smaller heat output. They run more efficient than take a 50,000 BTU burner and turning it down. Now if you want to fry a turkey, well then this is your dude, not the 15,000. So unfortunately this that I currently have in here does not live in anything other than this particular unit. It's great. It's just, like I said, it's sheet metal, very thin stainless, but it works. It was just a little floppy, and I just didn't care for it. So, more pictures to come, but roast to be had. For the Kaldi Fortis, my research has been, and that's in the up to 600 gram range roast. 15,000 BTU is really the dealio for me. I don't know if I'll go back at some point, try the infrared. I think it's too slow in yanking the heat up if you need to. Like I said, I really liked the evenness of the roasted beans, just because this thing bombards anything in its path with infrared rays, but because of that too, that unit here heated up quite a bit and became a non-starter to me. So this is probably where it's going to stay. This is where it will be forever. I really like this and it works phenomenal. That said, you have a great Thursday.